RuPaul's Drag Race. May the best woman win. You know what's interesting? My RuPaul's Drag Race reviews get the most dislikes. But also it's one of my videos that gets, one of my reviews that gets the most views. So people just love to come back and just keep clicking that disliking button. And you know what I say? Keep clicking that disliking button. Child, please. You know, I don't watch people I don't like. So I really don't get it. But hey, what I'm going to do? Just keep viewing it, child. Getting thousands up into thousands of reviews, child. I'm trying to elevate and keep going forward. So keep disliking. Hell, what am I supposed to do? Stop reviewing them? Lies. Okay. That's RuPaul's Drag Race. And now we just left off from the elimination. You know, Rajah Ohara got eliminated by Akira C. Davenport. And, you know, I got back to the workroom. Y'all see they didn't even go over Rajah's goodbye message. Didn't nobody even read it. I guess because she shaded Scarlett. So it was just like, okay, now since you're gone, we're going to shade you back. They ain't even talk about it, y'all. Went straight to the couch. You know, Nina and the girls asking Silky, how you doing? They know Silky was upset about the whole Untucked situation. That's how Yvie got into it real bad. And, you know, she's just like, I just ain't got nothing to say. But the only thing I do got to say is that I feel like if you are going to be a judge, if you are going to be a big critic, your ass need to be on the judges panel. I was like, dear God. Silky meant that thing. Vanjie and Yvie ended up getting into it. You know, real bad. Vanjie came for Yvie's skirt. It was just like, girl, I just won't say shit else to you, album. And, you know, they was going back and forth. I thought I was getting ready to get a physical moment. You know, Brooklyn, she wanted to bring it back. She was just like, hey, let's just celebrate the fact that this is top 8. Yvie walked off. She didn't want to hear it. Yvie's feeling some kind of way because she don't want to come across as the villain. Even though, I mean, I don't think the people is gonna portray Yvie as a villain. I don't think that's the case. That may be how she feels, but I don't think the public is gonna view Yvie as the villain, because most people, I'm not saying I do all the time, but most people do agree with what Yvie says. And I just don't agree with how she says things, and how it's those moments where it's just like, girl, didn't nobody ask you? But, I mean, you know, hey, you got to have somebody to bring the drama, right? Okay, so that happened and it was a moment. So, the next day, ain't nobody saying nothing. Silky's still mad because Yvie called her talentless. I don't know. I know this is getting on y'all nerves, right? This candy. I don't know why. I don't know why Nutmeg is holding on to this whole thing of being called talentless. I don't really. I mean, I get it, but I don't know why she cares so much. I don't know why this holds so much weight, in her life. But I mean, okay, I guess. Personally, I think it's like silly, but you know. All right. What else is going on? So, you know, they're not talking. So we get to the mini challenge. The mini challenge is, you know, the girls was gonna sell, if they was gonna write a book, so they was gonna pitch it. You know, what their book was gonna be about, the title of their book, etc. They needed to get in their best literature drag, darling. Sugah Cain. One thing I noticed instantly about Sugah Cain. See, Sugah Cain, she has been wearing a lot of blonde hair, which I do not like on her at all. But now that I see Sugah Cain with black hair or dark brown hair, she looks absolutely beautiful. Keep that sugar cane. Keep that dark brown or black hair. Blonde is not the business on her, in my opinion. But she looks gorgeous with darker hair for sure. Who ended up winning the mini challenge was Silky Nutmeg Ganache. You know, she was very excited. She was very happy to win the challenge. And, you know, this was kind of like, hey, I'm going to rub it in Yvie's face real quick. Okay. RuPaul started talking about Postmates, and who started coming in was Morgan McMichaels. And she came in, brought the thing, and shot a golf ball out her ass and left. So the maxi challenge is, what was the maxi challenge? I had a brain moment. Oh, Snatch Game. Snatch Game at Sea Child. The girls have made it to the Snatch Game episode. Okay. So, RuPaul's walks in there with the girls. And who he walks in with was the one and only Jinkx Monsoon. Okay. Which is, she is season 5 winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. And, you know, her impression of Little Edie on her Snatch Game, on her season, was one of the best. So she came in to instruct the girls and all that good stuff. Okay. Let me see. I went to Plastique. Plastique's playing the same old little Asian role, little sweet, you know, very, you know, I'm not going to do it because I don't want the girls to come to me because I'm not Asian. But y'all know the role that Plastique plays, and it's the same old role. I clocked it too, just like Akira and Silky clocked it. They said that she was a pathological liar. Now, mind you, Plastique decided to play Lovely Mimi, which is a Love and Hip Hop Atlanta character. She's no longer on there, but she was on there at one point. Now, I thought it was so funny because Plastique, she was in the team when they did the whole team of when they was worshiping Mariah Carey and when they was worshiping Britney Spears. Plastique was on the team when they was worshiping Mariah Carey. And she claimed that in Vietnam, the girls don't know Mariah Carey like that. They don't play Mariah Carey. They don't know a lot of pop music in Vietnam. But I'm just like, okay, so you know a Love and Hip Hop character, Lovely Mimi, but you don't know Mariah Carey? Does that make any sense to anybody? You know the show Love and Hip Hop, but you don't know Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston and the girls. Come on, bitch. Come on now. Also, every single week when there is a RuPaul's Drag Race episode, they be at Roscoe's in Chicago. And this week it was Nina West, Brooklyn Heights, Silky Nutmeg Ganache, and Honey Davenport. And Silky had revealed that she asked, that Plastique had asked Silky, asked Silky and Akira how to be ghetto. I guess to play the Lovely Mimi character. So Plastique asked the two black girls how to be ghetto. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, what was I saying? I got sidetracked. Let me take this out. I'm sick of this candy myself. Okay, so she asked the girls that plastique. And I was just like, but that wasn't aired on TV. So, the Jinkx and Rupaul, they're going around to the different girls. They're talking. And, they're just having moments, just talking and, all that good stuff. They went over to Nina West. Nina West is going to do Harvey Weinstein, which was a great character, I felt like. Miss Vanjie, she was going to do the Catch Me Outside girl. And, Bad Baby, which I felt like I knew that was going to be a flop. I really kind of did know that was going to be a flop. Yeah, bless her heart. Brooklyn Hytes. Brooklyn Hytes decided to do Celine Dion. I don't know what for. Yvie oddly did Whoopi Goldberg. Who else? Yeah, Sugah Cain, she did Chairo. And Silky, she did T.S. Madison. So we get to the whole Snatch game. Instantly, Silky was on it, doing her best T.S. Madison. And it was perfect. It was everything. Shouts out to Silky, Nutmeg Ganache. Shouts out to T.S. Madison. Everything. Everything. I loved it. I don't know what Celine was doing. Good old Brooklyn. I don't know what Brooklyn was doing. Plastique Tiara's lovely Mimi. She has some funny moments, but it is very one note. It is very one character. But I mean, she's only 21 years old. But that's also not an excuse. I mean, if you could, how you know love and hip hop characters, but you don't know Mariah Carey? Because somebody explained that to me. Okay. So anyway, also the two people they had on the panel, what was their names? Clee Duvall and Tony Hale, and they was tired, just too dry. They was just dry. Who else? Yeah, it was terrible. Who did the best in the Snatch games was Nina West, Silky Ganache, and Chairo, Sugah Cain. Sugah really did well. I know I've been saying in the past in a lot of my reviews, I'm shocked that Sugah is still there. But I'm also glad that Sugah's still here because we get to see that Sugah has a lot of talent. So shouts out to Sugah Cain. She's also not getting as much camera time as a lot of the other girls. Okay, let me see. So we get back to the workroom. Yvie, she decides to apologize to Silky. She was just like, Silky, I'm so sorry, for everything. And, you really proved me wrong. You really proved to me that you're a strong competitor and stuff. And at first, I was just like, well, that's nice. And, I would like for Silky to accept her apology. But then I thought about it. I was like, who are you for anybody to prove anything to? Like, you have to listen to people's wording at times. For her to say, oh, you proved to me that you deserve to be here. Who are you, ma'am? And I'm just like, child, what is going on? Side note. I'm noticing that Silky does her makeup like, under here she'll like make it darker underneath her neck. But then up here it's lighter. And I mean, I understand, I get it, but I don't understand why it's not all like the same color, or why she don't just color correct the areas that, you know, the imperfections or whatever, and then, you know, do her whole face, including her neck, the same color. I don't know, because it's like her body is lighter, and then right here in this section, she contours a lot, or just puts darker makeup, and then the rest of it, you know, is her skin color. I don't know. I mean, I'm lighter in my T-zone areas. I do have a darker neck, and you know, and my chest is like in between and stuff. So, I mean, I get it. You know, most black people are, you know, different tones and stuff over their body. But yeah, I was just like, I don't, you know why she don't make, you know, this color the same as everything else. But it's just a, you know, little makeup thing. But whatever. So Silky did not accept her apology at all. And I was just like, once again, I was like, Yvie, who are you to prove anything to, ma'am? That just came off real bad. I don't know if she wanted it that way, but yeah. So we get to the runway. Vanjie came out there with another swimsuit. I also did not like her wig. As much as I love Vanjie, y'all, they keep Vanjie on here for ratings. They do. Vanjie is funny. Vanjie is entertaining. But, you know, when you think of Vanjie, you don't think of amazing looks, runway looks, or whatever. I think Vanjie's incredibly fierce, but she's not known for her runway look. She's not known for her garments. She's not known for being a fashion girl. She's a fun girl. She's a comedy girl. You know, everybody has their thing. Some people are all of it in one. But there's always one that you shine more over the other. Like, for instance, let me see. Like a Detox. A Detox will be known more so for her fashions than her personality. Jinkx Monsoon should be known more for her personality than her fashions. You know, you just have those girls, you know? And, I mean, that's cool, but it's getting the competition's getting smaller and smaller, and how long are you going to keep somebody just because you like them versus how well they're actually doing in the competition? That's not fair to the other contestants. So I don't know. We're gonna see. Seems like Michelle is probably the only one that's keeping it real about that whole situation, being pretty fair about it. Okay. What else is going on? Sugah Cain's look. She looked beautiful. Like I said, she had a beautiful dark wig. She looked absolutely amazing. The best she has looked. And Rupaul loved her wig as well. Brooklyn, she had a fierce reveal. She came out there in this beautiful cape with the afro and things. And then she revealed and came out with the blonde hair, etc. I was just like, okay. I'm here for it. It was interesting to see her in the afro wig. I was just like, okay, what are we doing? What are we going for with this look? Then she took it off, and I was just like, okay, there's Brooklyn. Now, the reveal was everything, but what she actually had on, I mean, it looked like an outfit that a lot of the girls wear. You know, revealing, you know, showing the belly, you know, a little strapless, you know, number. You know, it was cute. It looked good on her, but it was just all about the reveal to me. I mean, but once we actually saw the outfit, I was just like, okay, I guess. But Brooklyn was pulling out all the stops, child, because she knew that she had a bad, you know, snatch game, unfortunately. Silky looked like Silky. There was nothing special about her gown. It was pretty. I didn't like those shoes she had on. I don't know what's going on with them shoes. Who else? Nina West came out there looking all patriotic. You know, Nina West looks so fun. Plastique. She had this beautiful one-piece ensemble. It kind of reminded me of the Zodiac Signs challenge that Scarlet Envy had. I thought it was lovely. But, you know, it was nothing. Honestly, I think Plastique is, her looks now at this point are just very typical, like, of her. Like, we know what she's going to have on. We know what she's going to give. So yeah. Okay. So what else happened? Anybody else? Yvie, she on the street jumpsuit moment. I loved it. She had her little cakes out, child, and Yvie really is very funny built. Yes. Oh, I forgot to mention that Akira, she did Tiffany Haddish. In the Snatch game, and she looked like her, and she killed it. She was just enough. Very memorable. Who ended up being safe was Akira in Plastique. Let me see. That's pretty much it. Who ended up being in the bottom two was Yvie and Brooklyn. Do I agree with that? I felt like the bottom two should have been I felt like the bottom two should have been Vanjie and Vanjie and Brooklyn. They were all, I wish they would have did all three had that for the first time. Let all three of them lip sync for their life. Vanjie, Brooklyn, and Yvie. Because I guess if you want to be technical, okay, I can let it slide. I guess out of Brooklyn and Yvie, I guess out of Vanjie, Brooklyn, and Yvie, Vanjie was better than them in the Snatch game. So I guess, but still, her track record this far has been, on a lower scale than them. So whatever. I'm not a judge. It don't matter. So yeah, that happened. And when I tell you that this lip sync was the best lip sync this season, yes, oh yes, this lip sync was the best lip sync this season of RuPaul's Drag Race, and I will put it in the top 5 best lip syncs ever in RuPaul's Drag Race history. I said that, yes I did. They did Demi Lovato. Baby, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Feeling so bad, got me feeling so good. Talk that talk, baby. Better walk that walk, baby. Yeah! Child. When I tell you they killed it, Yvie and Brooklyn, they gave me everything I needed. It was everything. I'm a fan of all the girls. There's some mess with all of them that, in certain ones I don't particularly care for. But I'm a fan of all the girls. When I tell you that I became an even bigger fan of Brooklyn and Yvie, Brooklyn and Yvie slayed that lip sync. Slayed. Okay? They're still not my favorite on the show. But you cannot deny that those girls are super duper talented. Okay? Them some bad ones. They bad. And RuPaul said you got 2 lip sync assassins on your hands. And I was just like, he's absolutely right. Incredible. Amazing job, Brooklyn and Yvie. Amazing. Now we get to Untucked. We got to see Akira's beautiful grandmother and mother, and Yvie's beautiful mother. There was a double video message. It was beautiful. You can totally tell Yvie's mom is like a total free spirit hippie, we are the world, type of person, and Yvie is the same. She said that she remember one time that Yvie that she was pretending she was Storm from X-Men, and she was outside, it was raining and stuff, and her ass was outside doing the thing, and I was just like, Lord, look at that. So I was just like, that is adorable. And Akira's message from her mama and grandma made me cry. reminded me of some of my peoples, and it just got me emotional. And wanting to give your family everything and working so hard, and I so get it. And just being black on top of that, and from the South, and like, oh God, it was just so many connections there. I really, 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 really like Akira. She's real. She stands up for herself, but she's also humble and nice and friendly and talented. And I really, really like Akira. I really do. Anyway, so that happened. Silky and Yvie still have not settled their differences. I don't think it's gonna happen, really. I don't know. I kind of wish they do. But if it's some shady stuff that's going on behind the scenes that we don't see, then I don't blame Silky for not accepting any apologies. And it seems like there is. There may be something going on. I already told y'all about the whole situation with Plastique asking Akira and Silky how to be ghetto. Like, okay. Nobody thought that was an issue or a problem? Okay. It's all about the good old edits, child. Who knows? What else is going on? I think that was it. This is a really good episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. And with that said, I'll see you guys next time. I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at @IsKingsWare on Instagram and Twitter. At @IsKingsWare89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my paid. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.